In this video, I want to show you the kind of complex marketing workflow that's possible with Shadow AI Agent inside TicNote Cloud. I took a brand I personally love, Oat House, a D2C granola butter brand, and built out a full performance marketing use case. The scenario? I'm acting as the head of marketing. It's January, I've got last month's meta ads data, and I need to figure out what's working, what's not, and come up with a plan for the quarter. I'm going to upload real files, type in prompts, and let Shadow do the work. I will start off by creating a project, and then I'll click the plus button here in the sidebar and name it Performance Marketing Q1. So when creating a project in TicNote, every file you share or create becomes context that the AI can see and reason across. So Shadow AI understands everything in the project, which is what makes this workflow possible. First, I'm going to give Shadow some context. I'll upload our brand book. This is a comprehensive document covering everything about Oat House: the brand story, product portfolio, target audience, and competitive positioning. Next, the meta ads data. This is a CSV export from Ads Manager. There are 25 active campaigns with all the metrics: spend, impressions, ROAS, CPMs, hook rates, creative types, and audience segments. And third, a document that maps our creatives to those campaigns: which ad used, which types of hook, what the visuals were, and how old each creative is. So now, we've built the foundation for our marketing workflow. Shadow has 3 files, and it understands our brand, our ad performance, and our creative strategy. Next, I'll ask Shadow to analyze our meta ads performance for January. I want it to give me a full audit and tier the campaigns by ROAS, break down creative format performance, identify what's working and what we should pause, and also give me a budget reallocation plan. Shadow will use all 3 files I've uploaded here: the meta ads data, the creative document, the brand context, and cross-references them for analysis. This is what it produced. In this performance audit report, Shadow categorized all 25 campaigns into winners, marginal, and losers. It found that 60% of our budget is going to underperforming campaigns. It also figured that our UGC video outperforms studio-produced content by 176%. And it built a budget reallocation framework with the same total ad spend, but with a projected 46% ROAS improvement. You can see here that it's referencing our actual campaign names, our actual spend numbers, and our actual ROAS figures. Everything produced is based on the meta ads data and the creative doc we uploaded. With the audit done, I'll ask Shadow, based on the audit findings, develop new ad concepts. Focus on UGC formats with medical authority and problem agitation hooks, because those are our top performers. Give me full creative briefs with scripts, visual direction, and testing protocols. Because Shadow already has the ads performance data in the project, it knows exactly which hooks delivered excellent hook rates, which formats converted, and the concepts it comes up with reference those findings directly. Here's what it produced: 7 new ad concepts, each with a full script, visual direction, target audience, and an A/B testing plan. At this point, I've got the analysis and the creative direction ready. But my team needs an execution plan on what do we actually do with this information this week. So, I ask Shadow to give me a 7-day action plan to implement the audit recommendations, day by day, with owners, deadlines, and success criteria. And this is what Shadow created. For day 1 to 2, I should pause the losing campaigns and free up $139,000 in budget. Days 2 to 4, it recommended me to scale the 5 best performers. Days 5 to 6 is the time to refresh those fatigued creatives. Days 6 to 7 shall be spent on optimizing the conversion funnel. Each day has a specific action table with campaign names, current metrics, and exact steps. Now I have a plan ready and I can hand it directly to my media buyer. Now that we've optimized what we have, where do we grow from here? As a marketing leader, I'm always concerned that our warm audiences are approaching saturation. And because of this, I know we need to reach new audience segments. So, I will ask Shadow, our warm audiences are near saturation. Identify 5 new high-potential audience segments we should test in Q1. Give me targeting specs, creative recommendations for each, testing protocols, and budget allocation. With this, Shadow produces an audience expansion playbook. It gave me 5 segments: high-value customer lookalikes, medical professionals, subscription buyers, fitness app users, and health podcast listeners. Each new audience segments came with detailed targeting parameters, 3 creative concepts tailored to that segment, and a week-by-week testing protocol. Next, I need to present this plan to my team, but there is no way a 40-page playbook is going to be a presentation. So, I will ask Shadow to turn the audience expansion playbook into a visual presentation deck. Make it on brand for Oat House, use their brand colors, and keep it 5 slides max. I need to present this to the team. and Shadow immediately builds an interactive presentation that would have taken an hour or more. And you can see, slide 1 is the title page. Slide 2, we talk about the problem. Slide 3, we will share the 5 new audience segments and the projected ROAS. For slide 4, it's our rollout timeline. And for slide 5, it's the impact we can expect from this execution. All right, up next I uploaded 3 videos. These are the top 3 organic video from 2025 that went viral on TikTok. And I asked Shadow to analyze why they worked. Right away, Shadow produced this viral analysis, helping me break down each video. The 14 million view video was about melted chocolate chips, and Shadow identified the psychological driver, which is admitting to a mistake makes the brand more likable. And at the end of the analysis, Shadow suggested a campaign concept, the reject jar. Shadow suggested selling imperfect product at a discount and document the story. Well, I have to say I love this idea. So, I told Shadow, go to the Oat House website, clone the product page UI, and build me a mock landing page for the reject jar campaign. And it built this new copywriting for the product description. It used a mock-up image for the product, all styled to match the actual Oat House product page. And with the campaign concept and the landing page ready, I asked Shadow for some TikTok scripts to promote the launch. It wrote a scene-by-scene script with hooks, visual directions, text overlays, and production notes. Shadow actually applies the winning formulas from our viral analysis earlier. These are the reverse psychology hook, the founder on camera style. These are all drawn from what worked in those 3 videos. Then I uploaded our influencer database. Note that this is a CSV with 100 past influencer partners and their past performance. I asked Shadow to pick the 5 best influencers for this reject jar campaign. Pick those who had high engagement, fast turnaround, and proven performance with our brand. Shadow analyzed all 100 creators and shortlisted 5, all with more than 500% ROI on past campaigns. And now we're at the last step. Everything we've built so far, the audit, the creative strategy, the campaign concept, the influencer plan, all of this needs to go to the CEO for budget approval. So, I asked Shadow, write an email to the CEO requesting budget approval for the reject jar launch. Include the influencer shortlist, costs, projected ROI, and a timeline for execution. And here's the email draft, and it's ready to be sent. All right, let me zoom out for a second. Look at the sidebar. We started with 3 uploaded files, a brand book, a spreadsheet, and a creative document. From those 3 inputs, Shadow built a full performance audit, new creative concepts, a 7-day action plan, an audience expansion playbook, a presentation deck, a viral content analysis, a mock landing page, TikTok scripts, an influencer selection, and an email draft to the CEO. 13 files. All of them was built on top of everything that came before it. That's what Shadow AI Agent gives you. Every work you need is built with quality and full context on everything inside your project. If you want to try TicNote Cloud, link is in the description. See you in the next one.